It's Tuesday, innit? Hello. Hello. I'm back. Kinda, maybe. I don't know. Am I here? Oh, is this a dream? This could be a dream. Hi, Beaver. How are you? It's Tuesday, innit? How are you today? How are you today? How am I? I'm gonna give you a very nice answer. It's gonna be... I'm so fucking tired. But we have trial to run, so we cannot go sleep. Second perjantai of the week. I'm glad that you can appreciate every day as perjantai, but fact is that there's only one perjantai. You missed MC's stream extension. Oh, well, I did notice that MC was streaming. In fact, and I was thinking if I should join, but what was I doing on Friday? I think I was hanging out with Darling, so I think. Or was I not? I don't remember where I went on Friday after stream, okay? Okay, I was very annoyed, couldn't sleep, woke up 5 hours and just couldn't sleep. Then I was angry because Gwent patch is absolute garbage and now I went to get kebab and see you pressed play. You know, just today I was thinking, should I replace today's or this week's Pizza Friday with kebab roll? I'm kinda mood for kebab roll, to be honest. Alias, you have to give me a huge gift or something to make me eat hot sauce pizza again. God damn. I'm still crying over that 30 euros. Hey Nick. Something, I don't know. And I'm not telling you because then you would do it and then I have to eat hot sauce pizza and I don't wanna eat hot sauce pizza. What is it? Is something wrong? But did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the mask clothes I bought. You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, a part of me is tempted to just say some ridiculous thing that Alias has to do to make me eat hot sauce pizza. But part of me is like, no please, Alias will waste the money and I don't wanna eat a hot sauce pizza. You know, I'm sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty, throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Fright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it I'm the criminal. Me. Me is a good song, by the way. He said it again. Well, I'm glad that you will enjoy your kebab with hottie sauce. Leave me out of the hottie sauce. I sent the calling card to Lord Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the second turn, right? No, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So, make sure they give me guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Jessie, honey. Bonjour. Bonjour. Now I wanna go to Belgium again. And actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I protect you. Let's see. Actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. He's declared guilty. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. That is a scary smile to say that. And if you excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Yes, like if you turn off my money, what do you call it? Money taps, yeah. I will fucking come and kill you. But there's only one thing I'm sure of. He doesn't have the secret turn right now. Mr. Dillard, it's time for your enter the courtroom. Trust the desire. Why is the cyborg in court? What is now session 4 trial, Mr. Ron Delete? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Why is there a cyborg in the courtroom? And why is he a dude? What are the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. Why does every lawyer start like this? What did he say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? I don't wanna be mean to the artist who drew characters, but this beard right here just looks like someone like 5-6 years old just drawing lines in paper. It doesn't really look professional. That could be eyeliner, yeah. Good find. Maybe that is actually eyeliner. That he doesn't have a beard. He's just pretending to have a beard. Yeah, that is. No, I'm not. I pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Where if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Gorot. Legendary prosecutor. I never lost a case. I'm not a fan of jazz, so I'm giving the theme song a pass. He's the one that Detective Athme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What did you say? I never prosecuted a case before. Never. But you say you never lost a case. Technically that's true. If you never do it, you will never lose. Exactly. I never lost. I never won before either. Oh, the legendary one. Well, I mean, all of them are like unbeaten, legendary, blah 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 blah. That's true. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even though the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but the mask in court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. Damn, this guy is poetic as fuck. This guy's a real deal, alright, Nick? Why does it seem like all prosecutors are a real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. Nick, is friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Wright. That's who is this masked man? I've returned from depths of hell to battle with you. Well then... Not gonna lie though, this theme song is like from Japanese hero game. They have exactly this kind of music. Don't ask me how I know that. It's not Kopo, it's Gorot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. You tried. What is it? Are you familiar with saying a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Well then, what do you mean obvious? Beaver, explain yourself. But then, let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Stop talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. Well, let's hear about... What do you know about the thief that stole the ore? Why does the judge tell us what we hear? Okay. Why is FK so freaking weird? Mask. Mask. Star! The mask is the thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual he sent the card on Lord Retailer. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we were sure it was Mask Star the mask, so it fits his M.O.2AT huutomerkki. That's what it is in Finnish. Hydration. Thank you, Beaver. Last week there was hardly any hydration reminders. My poor throat. So then the actual identity of this mask Star the mask is Mr. Korot. What are you? Hey, what's that? In the middle of trial here, Mr. Korot. Blacker than the moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. Oh, he's drinking coffee. I like this dude. Coffee is love, coffee is life. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. I can drink it black. I don't usually drink it black. I usually put a bit of milk on it. But like many times when I go to work, cause once I have sorted the packages at the morning, then like I put everything in the car that I need to go. I have a cup of coffee before I start driving the road, cause you know, once I start driving, it's like 6-7 hours of driving before break. So I want my cup of coffee, and usually I forget to bring milk with me, so it's black coffee. Actually, one of my the VRChat friend is blaming me that I made him drink coffee because he never drank coffee before, and now he drinks like 3 or 4 cups a day. It's like, it's all your fault. I'm like, yes, dude, very good. I have few pit stops here where I eat a sandwich or something, but I don't have coffee with me. So it's like I said, it's 6-7 hours without coffee is the problem. I know, right? It fits me so. But I don't put sugar, no, I'm not a sugar person. Wait, I love sweet stuff, but not in the coffee. Very well, it's only coffee after all. What do you mean it's only coffee? Also, when the coffee is bitter and you eat like a sweet cake, you can eat more of the sweet cake because you have something bitter to drink on it. Just a tip if you want to eat more cake. Proceed with your cross-examination. Granite, what are you doing? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is so it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Mask Star! The mask who stole the urn. Pive. That's not how it works. Sometimes some things are too sweet. Like they are super sweet. And you can only eat them certain amount before your mouth becomes fed up with the sweetness. But you can prolong that with coffee. Bitter coffee. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a sweary author on thieves. I would usually agree with you, Beaver. Sweetness is nice. But having like this one specific cake, it's like a ready-made cake in the store that sometimes my parents buy for birthdays and whatnot, because they're not baking cakes anymore. Or Mother's Day or Father's Day or whatever. And there's one cake that is like so super sweet that you can only eat 1 or 1.5 slice of it. But then it's like honestly, I don't really like the cake, even if it wasn't that sweet, but yeah. An author is written books about thieves. I think he probably meant to say authority. Sustain it, MC. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Have you been enjoying your internet? That took forever of you to get. The fact that this guy can wait. Fingers shows how good he spell. Butterfingers. Press harder! So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe from the thief's mom. That is. Interesting cake. Did not encounter such sweet cake yet. Huh. I think it was toffee cake. I don't know. Tired and aching, just got home from work. Oh, welcome home. And welcome to the tired gang. But remember, MC, think of the monies. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Sweary, do you? Beaver, what are you doing in my stream then? Arios is tired, MC is tired, I'm tired. You're out of the loop. It's time to get on with the times. Being tired is a new cool. Or the law. Or I don't know what you call it. The new cool, because I'm never cool. I cannot say the new cool. It's God damn it. It's what's hipster. You like hipster stuff, don't you? I don't know. Something. Anything that makes you wanna be tired. That thing. Yes. To be honest, I swear we never get anywhere with the trial, but today when I got off work, I was like, okay, I wanna take a nap before stream. And my mom is like, okay, since you have the pickup truck, we're gonna go pick this thing up. Oh, and then we're gonna go check your grandma's roof for leaks. And it's like, Mama, please, I wanted to take a nap. It's awesome. His name is Look at Me, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck, I guess he's not that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks the thief is toying with me even now. True. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That because did have admin stop Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. Wait, maybe it's a wrong type of calling card. Or is it? I don't know. Was the calling card that Lottie Taylor received authentic? Oh, it was. Anyways, well, all the cards have one common identity feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. His fifth times and your fifth screw up. Think about saying that to the detective that has helped you. I don't know how many cases we are in now. Yeah, that's fifth screw up, right? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be talking about this. Come see. Just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got into detective admin. Ding ding dong. Art pieces, like what example? Well, his first target was famous theater of Emanon. Don't know that one. What's that? Some kind of specially salted teardrop? No sir, it's a blue diamond. Single rare diamond. Titanic? Next was Crown of Pongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. I've been watching The Crown from Netflix. It's pretty good. After that was the left of Hades and then the portrait of Messina, sir. Black Royals? No, it's the one that tells about Queen Elizabeth II. And they are all white. The characters that are supposed to be white. Yes. You know, speaking of that, like there was this trend at point, right? You know, when they made like black people, like they remade movies, but just casted bad people in it, right? There's even about Mannerheim, you know, the chief of army that pretty much saved Finland in Second World War. Yeah, so it's interesting. But then again, I guess we whites have done it the same for centuries, so who can tell? And the target of his wit last probably was second urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose such famous art pieces? But we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Deal doesn't look the type. That's why we... Oh wait, I don't have to read that one. What do you mean when you say it fits what? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's coin card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about security systems. And finally, his target was heartbeats. These are all part of this modus operandi. So, since the shoppery seems to fit all, but the urn is not really that valuable. And right, it means that the mask is behind it. It kinda looks like it was mask star, the mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way to show whether the on the light is the mask star, the mask. But also the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Diddy himself. So even though we know it was mask star, the mask that did it. Let's see how long I can keep that up. Have you been? Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Investigation. Wait. Oh, this one. Oh, fuck. Is there anything? Oh. Suppose the prices, but has no monetary value. Do we? Okay. Oh, the music stops, so maybe. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Kamsu? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, Pat. But there's no one problem. That's not what he did in this case. Maya is gonna be angry. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. Well, what do you mean? Nate, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean, from financial point of view, I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Prosecutor Correct, what is the value of the urn? The pricer I spoke said that they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in first sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that mask star the mask like a weapon. Okay, maybe I can switch it up a bit. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Knight, you're saying that the thief of the second urn was not the work of Mask Twinkle the Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask Shooting Star the Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Carrot? This coffee here is my own special blend. I call it Korot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down the acidity or bitterness. Bassista. We need a lawyer that is just playing bass the whole time in there. Oh, that would be amazing. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Is that right? What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't mask, no. Star! It fits the best. The mask that stole the urn. Then it must be someone imitating the mask. Star! The mask made us awake. Oh no. Fake. Star! The mask. No, not again! Fake. Star! The mask. That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Red. Proof that the person who appeared below the failure that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve misconduct behavior, his point is valid. It's fine, we're waiting. I have to prove it. Oh, let me... Is there something different in this one? Because there's the security thing. Oh, it's missing a thing. It's missing this thing. Do I just... So that one? Confident! No, it doesn't let me do confidence. The proof is right here. It looks like the photo is taken with security camera. But if you look closely, you notice something peculiar about it. Huh, well then, why don't you go ahead and show what the shit it is? Now it's stopped. It's right here, of course. You mean, the mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Is that the publicity photo I brought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is brooch on the masked chest. Brits, here bailiff, get my steed. I need to retrieve that much. Once. Brooch. What is wrong with me? Seriously. And why are you even watching me? That is the question that keeps me up at nights. Anyway, approach here. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. Clasp it. Ah, I see now. But the mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch. The brooch is the same. as the emblem on the mask calling card and serves as a symbol. But a thief that broke into Lordly Terror wasn't wearing a bra. What's your name? In other words, this mask stop. The mask is a fake. Hapadas, hey, it's Tuesday in it. How are you today? In regards of my mental health, yes, or my bad mood, or whatever you wanna put it, I am feeling better, yes. Fistingo, I'm a victim. Also, I didn't spike my drink anyway. It's just orange juice. Normal orange juice. On Friday I was drinking Screwdriver, but that is orange juice spiked. But today not. I've been food again. Ora. It's true, undeniably true. That it comes to how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Korok, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Huh. The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? I don't like this theme song. Can we change the theme song? That's mask star. The mask brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? Ami face statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. Hey, it's actually what we do! After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron DeLee's fingerprints. What? What? It's Wendan's fingerprints are on the brooch. Brooch. Order in the court. Mr. Korok, let's see the brooch. The brooch. How do you even pronounce that shit? Brooch. Watch. I've gone attached to my metallic girlfriend here. I don't wanna touch that thing anymore. Just saying. See, I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Phoenix, we have a problem. Huh, you mess with the Korok and you get burned. It's been playing me like a fire. But Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh, you done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. Poor Kamshu. Rest in peace. Doesn't sound good at all. Next witness into the courtroom. British. Wait, British. I cannot make that sound. Is detective to make appearance? Oh no. But at least the music is not the stupid one. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh, silence. Hehehehe. Now I see it's all becoming clear. What's clear? Sorry. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is judge and prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret player. That sounds kinda... Never mind, moving on. Well, so prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look at Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. These two make perfect pair. They're the best friends or they tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security theater. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. It's pretty shit monocle. It's not fancy at all. It looks kinda stupid if I'm honest. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything that is. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be a reason. I'm sure of it. But let us... Focus, Nyan. Well then tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's not just after the date changed, that's 1 hour after the date changed. Oh yeah, I think about the mark it's gonna leave at the skin. That's when my nemesis, the infamous mask, I don't even care anymore, the mask, then dancing descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. But so, old timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great mask Beaver the Mask, my arch enemy. Did a thief ever use violence before? You mean in this case or cases before? Because in cases before, I mean they've been all murder cases, so technically they have used a lot of violence. Fatal violence. But on this case, I don't remember. That is what my instinct and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Cross-examination, here we go. So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's impressive deduction, Solaya. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? Penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Huh. So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the tea. Hey, we don't kink shame, we just piss on his monocle. Which is stupid, okay? Kamsu also said that they never spotted Deep at the crime scene. Precisely, that is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the Thief. Thief was the one applying pressure. In any case, Tansley descended. From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So naturally, he neither danced or descended. Save me! So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for Thief's shadow, while my ears listened for his footfalls. I was about to say footballs. That thief just playing soccer in the basement. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? But even so, the stop. What is that word? The dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. Stop with the eye, goddammit. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft soled shoes. Oh, fancy words. Oh wait, I got to read that. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Well, that's the difficult part, how should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured this image perfectly. What should be sufficient, I believe. Very well. As long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Koro, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's just continue the story. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing. It certainly sounds very impressive detective work. Well, Solaya, have you ever been soundly struck on the head? I think yes. Yes, actually, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too. You see? Wait, when were we knocked out by a fire extinguisher? I have no memory of that case. Or maybe it's just what happened. I don't know. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? Yes, Wait, what case was it? I remember the phone getting stolen. Was it the... No, it wasn't Maya kidnap case, it was something else. The reason I didn't lose my memory was because I had more brains to begin with. Body sleep. Oh, the first... trial of the second game. Yeah, gotcha. In any case, that was how I was not senseless, and then... About this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. No idea what this guy is saying. He was hardcore. What happened during those 30 minutes? No one can say, you don't know. That span of time has truly vanished in the ether. How could he have not noticed? Huh? Like I technically... No, not that one. No. Because like there's two things. There's... Oh wait. This was moved during night and this was... He was attacked with this. Present it here. Moved. Music didn't stop. I want confidence! Thank you. This was moved. Approximately 1 o'clock. Around 1 o'clock. I think I pressed all the statement. Near computer. But it's not shown as a new thing. That's the thing. Because like if it was in the statement that he was near the computer, then this or this could be used as no, you weren't, because it used this was near the entrance, the other side of the hall. I don't know what I'm trying to contradict. The fact that he didn't see the dude coming, I guess. It's paint. Wait, is it? Oh, it's not in the evidence, but it's... Yeah. I never take hints from chat. Tell me the hint, please tell me the hint, but don't tell others, please tell me hint. Ah, yes. Darkness followed me before I could land a single strike. Wait, doesn't it mean this one is now? Music stopped. Mr. Atme. Thank you. I mean, I'm genius. I just figured out that all by myself. Amazing. Could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis. Mask, Star the Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask, Star the Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on a well, though. Bad enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been a ripped off piece of clothing. Ripped off? We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in position to have struggled with the thief. The only person that was security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Because giving false testimony is serious crime. The sweat from the nose. No, wait, just a moment. So, timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in nursing home. I just remembered, Jonah. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't it right? You talk too much. Witness, so you are now saying that you and the thief fought. Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. And look at me, agree completely. What? These guys are weird. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fist, but they were not enough. His first blow struck through, bam, and that's all she wrote. So in the end you did catch a glimpse of Star Damask. Correct, it was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become that jumbled, so to speak. But that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes in which case. Oh no. That can't be good. Do you know, I had a wild thought in me. Cause at first when this case started, I was like, yeah, this dude has to be the criminal. No way around it. It has to be this one. But I started to think. That she is the real criminal. That's just... If that happens, then mind blow. Do you know why I got that idea from? Do you know where I got that idea from? It's because this dude is like super prideful, right? He takes pride in everything, like it's just arrogant asshole. But he fought against a criminal and lost. But what about if that criminal was a woman? There's no way this dude could say, I fought a girl and I lost. See? This is like my, maybe. I don't have any other proof. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. About sensors. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting, infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? But the title department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Actually, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Hehehehe. Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Solaya? I wanna ask the other one. So did the computer belong to Lord Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me. Doubt that guess he could have easily manipulated the data. Hehehe. What does that mean? Young people these days, they really irritate me. There are perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? It's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. It's not just old people that forget, I do that too. Oh wait, maybe I'm old. Shit. Well, it looks like we cleared that up. You can go on with your destiny. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Actually, that thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in the area. But you just said that you weren't hiding. I grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword. You mean sword that was twisted like a tree branch. Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. He is talking about So he armed himself with a sword and about blah blah blah. You have that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in a colleague I was second in class of boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis Mask Star. The Mask. This guy, blah blah blah. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was Povericious. Povericious? Assumed the enemy fighting stance, but suddenly flash of light blinded me. That of course was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in golden light. It seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Made me faint. I'm hiding something, starting to figure out. Okay, let's ask about the fighting style. What is Athme fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's trade secret I can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if you absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back on the wall, that way no one can get behind you. That's it. That's definitely fighting style. Very important. Of course it's important. We learned that it takes the technique after all. Yes, indeed. I remember to use it if I ever fall alone late at night. Back yourself in the corner. Okay, good for you, Judge. Good for you. Also hydration. To the back of the head. But it's bent. There's no way he can be back to the... I'm gonna do confidence cause this game doesn't like my logic for some reason. It never likes my logic. But definitely, your testimony is jumping like a house of cards. Well, one this is so loyal. It is truly a pleasure to cross watches with you. And once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored wheel. I believe this is what you said yesterday. Oh, the coward must have formed his way in through somewhere beside the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Yeah, I'm surprised as you are. Like, how did the game like my logic? Maybe it feels threatened that I will close the game, so it wants to pretend that it's my friend when it's not my friend. You know? Keep me hooked in. At me. That's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geneticists as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's fraud. Objection! That was a low AF objection. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they laugh, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Just like me who makes mistakes all the time. So funny. Hey, no, it's not as pretty as that. What the fuck was that coffee? That was not coffee that came out of that cup. I saw that. Even the blackest of coffees ain't that black. Anyway, says hurry go down to the end. That's one of my rules. So basically it's oh, what do you call it? Shit, the word is escaping. Well, his cyborg shoots oil. That kind of makes sense though. Need chance to turn my things around. Divine, what exactly is that you're serving? Very well, Your Honor. Defense asserts that Mr. Atme is fake. Mr. Atme is no ace detective. The truth is, this witness is no ace detective, so maybe. Then what are you saying that I am? A Fritz detective? Okay, he's fake. How to see that prevents? No, don't away my points! No! No, it's not just I'm playing too. Ace detective could never be forgetful. Imposter like you are often. Come on. This never happened. Thank God the music went away. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective, look at me. True identity is actually mask star the mask. By the way, I only did that to show you the other options. I hope you guys know that. I'm taking sacrifice hits to show you more content. Don't pay too much attention to the part that I just messed through the text, but Order in court. Mr. Fry, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's short story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. In his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Kamsu. The entire police force to doing a miracle retrieving the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at... Oh please. The explanation is far simpler than that. Detective Atme. The truth is that you are in fact Mask Star the Mask. Jesus, that nose from that angle. But right. This photo, it clearly shows Mask Star the Mask. This security camera belongs to Lord Taylor's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. You didn't need to manipulate it. You gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the earth. So ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Haha. What? The mask mob is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, so loyal. What? Witness, you are admitting it? There's a chance. Time to put on the last nail. Just admit. Then you... Gonna blend. Number 102. My personal favorite. What the hell is that? Also people favorite. Mr. Cole. The ace detective is actually an ace thief, as well as an novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Cole, Mr. Fried Hat. You know what? You know what, chat? Do you know what? Do you know what, chat? Do you know what? See ya in 10 minutes. Dun, da 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 da. Not that I don't like the theme song, but how was the break? Did you enjoy a guest appearance of old breakup screen? Shall we continue? One of us. Dice will haunt me in my sleep. Oh my god, imagine having a nightmare and waking up to this, and then it's just looking around your room. Where are the eyes? They're staring at me. I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of the whole project. But it is in fact nothing more than patchwork guilt, Mr. Trey. No, start off with the hydration? Okay, good job. If this detective really is the thief, then so is the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. That looks more like a coffee, but not really. It reminds me more like a cocoa. Hot cocoa. Also, yeah, hot cocoa, chocolate, yeah. The fact that it's just, you know, copy pasted the color here. It's kind of funny, and then at the same time, yeah. Oh well. I just thought of something, and I'm gonna shut up. Let's go. Oh, Mr. Fry, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Alright, Nick. That me looks pretty rather right now. Give me confidence. But I can't really do it. These are the events that proves Mr. Look at me is. We don't have it though. Has yet to be found. This one maybe. Right. Is right. Where did we get this from? It was not sent to police, right? Where did we get the calling card from? I don't think I have any decisive evidence. Proof? Of course, I got nothing. Ha! Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all. I see. Although perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. Stay on track. I never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Think harder, think again. Not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Corot, if you have anything further... Who? Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Lead, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for, I think I found it. Do you mean the bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn, Nick. It's the urn! Order, you, madam. That urn, where did you find it? You never believe it. I was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best! Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Acme? Even you are going to have a hard time reasoning out of this one.
Objection!
Huh. Pathetic. Correct? Do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. But I mean, nobody talks truth here, so... eh. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved. Before casting us as persons at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desire the Lead. Is that correct? Yeah, yes, what about it? Huh. How charming. The teeth are scary. And by teeth I mean lack of teeth. It's just white. Scary. The lengths that a woman is willing to go save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As a wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. And that is still not black. I mean coffee. It is black though. Including the office of the good detective here. Good detective here. Desiree? Is that how you say it? Desiree? Anyway. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. Well, I just brought it here from the detective office. Please, madam. This town is already filled to brim with lies. Desiree. Desire. 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 No, no. See? Desire. 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 I don't know. I'm being made fun of. Anymore would only compound the tragedy that we have witnessed. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Dilly. Please, sneaky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people. I don't think that does anything. Give me confidence, thank you. Delight. Oh, delight. Oh wait, you were telling me about the wordplay before. Huh. Oh, it doesn't mean... You know, screw you all. That's what I'm gonna say. Those are probably gloves, right? Yeah. Can't prove anything in this one yet. Oh then, exactly. And this urn is all the proof I need to make my case. What? You still don't get it, huh? Listen closely, Mr. Train. This is the urn that mask started a mask store, right? Now the wife of the Q's comes strolling in here with the very same urn, correct? Now who would you think is the thief? Ah, no, that's wrong. That's not why I got it. Nick, you can let them do this. This isn't good. There has to be another way around this. Your Honor, please let me think it over one more time. That's right, it's high time that you learn your lesson. The courtroom is no place for poorly thought out rush declarations. But that's what our witnesses do all the time. And you do. Everybody does that. I have to be careful, he won't be so nice next time. There must be some way. I've got to prove that Earth was actually in Admin's agency. Can't prove anything about what I saw. It's just what I say. Doesn't prove anything. And he would wear gloves, wouldn't he? Well, I mean, that's the only choice I have. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now. Are you really making me laugh, sir lawyer? Fingerprints, indeed. May I go on? Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, I was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, fortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Frank? Let me just double check the photo. It was in the box. But back then, someone must have fingerprints on it. Defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Wait, I have to pick a person. Well, I mean, it's girls. But do we want girls' fingerprints? Pearl was the one who glued the whole fucking thing back together, right? So Pearl's fingerprints are there. They're just really old. They're like 1 year old. Maya made the statue, or not the statue, the wooden box. Adrian signed that to the end. Something in Admin's office. Yeah, technically we were in his office as well. Oh. Maya touched it. Maybe. Maybe not. The music didn't stop. The gun was put in the bag and carried to the detective office yesterday. That means a person should be the person who left their urn on yesterday at me. Name another person, I suppose. The problem is, I don't remember who. Did we touch it? Because I don't remember last week's stream. Because I remember it was Maya who touched it. Not us. I don't remember. This is fast fingerprints anyway. Mr. Admin, we record the events of yesterday. Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Oh, well now we actually see flashback. Finally! Ah, good flashback. Nope, it's just a footy duty. It's an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard. That's why. Cause Maya is always the one who touches everything. I kinda forgot to be were the ones. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detectives Admin's office. Objection! Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I said, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of XPP said. I polished the urn until it was about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. He polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Admin Detective Agency. Huh. This blend got a blend 107. I decided it's a little too bitter after all. Oh, he's smoking and everything. Blue screen of death! Blue screen of death! Let's go. Order. I accept the defense request. Baby, take this out and pew! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Fright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Broken him down? Nope. Yeah. You know, do you know what I just had in mind? Picture this. This would be a great meme, by the way, great meme. Picture wine glass in here on the hand, where the chat is. And this face, and just everything's fine. Would be beautiful. At least I think it's clever. Unable to find driver worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Don't remind me of that dude. I hated that dude. The wine from the ass wine. This guy is not yet annoyed yet. You see, it was me all along. I'm the one and only mask star, the mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Also that last phase, interesting phase. And Mr. Godot watches Mr. Admin's condition. He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been... There's no way. There's no way because... we didn't use these. There's no way. It continues. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nikki, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You're wrong, I tell you. Not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief. The sneaky obvious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me, I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you are in this is, but... The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry up and patch a judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Corot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are a mask, start the mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes sir, I'd be happy to. He says he'd be happy to make... I'm trying to figure out who does this Maya's face remind me of the chat. I was thinking, is it Beaver or Arius? Or could it be Sneaky? Huh. Oh, is it is it Happara's face when Sneaky crashes the car in Friday? For the 5th time. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have listened to this confession. The truth is, I've been mask starter mask all along. I mean, you can prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. Alibi. I won't get stuck with the stupid word again, I swear to God. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the floor handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me anyway. Huh. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Carrot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you only get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I keep my promise too. I make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask star the mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Carrot. I do my best. What? Cross-examine. I'm afraid it's time for cross-examination. Or maybe the Maya's face is me. Then my chat goes weird, which it usually goes. That could also be true. You may think you're the real star the mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told this yet, about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I got my reasons. Fuck no, I'm not a judge. I'm not that stupid. I'm stupid, but not that stupid. Even I have a pride. Your room checked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations at this point. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she believed me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Tessie absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Tessie is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I'm guessing you could say I'm a Tessie-aholic. So you have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue. I beg you. I thought you were going to be one to show us the proof. You know that you're the real Master Mask and not just... You know that you are the real mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? You done nothing. Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change. Come on, Nick, you know that Mr. Delight could have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. Couldn't possibly be. Anyway, we have that, but let's press the things. You got no alibi. I've been judged for a long time, and this is the first time I ever hear defendant brag about no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lottie Taylor tonight. No, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement where What is it, Nick? I was wrong. Yeah, I know. Game! Why do you hold my hand now, but you never hold it when I need you? Well, you're right. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Do you have any evidence that shows anyone has a bee? Yes, I have evidence. I have the evidence. Oh, do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Yes, we are. Oh, I never see you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Yep. Pop. Mr. Dilly, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Fred, when you find wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi, I just call her Desi, okay? And I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB security headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB security that night. No! So, if the defendant was at KB security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has what alibi. No. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Taylor and KB security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Corot, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking the coffee. Never stop drinking coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. Larry is this dude. He's been our client and made some nuisance a long time in the series. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Carter. Alright, I try. I do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all fucked up. And he was our first client in the first game. That much I remember. Yeah, he's still like a kid at his first day at school. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KP security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? You're really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KP Security's CEO's office. No. That was pretty good try, Mr. Try. Unfortunately, you overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KP Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Fry, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. This stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence shows why Mr. Delight went to the KP Security. Oh, we have the letter. Just check it. Mr. Delight. I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's... What is it? I'm gonna take hydration. Thank you. A blackmail letter, that's what it looks like from the contents. Maybe I should use the lower voice. Blackmail. Yes, basically it says bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, right? At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KP Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. Onga, Urku. No. Damn. I applaud that coffee drinking. So when the theft occurred, the defendant was at KP Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as perfect case, Judge. But to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. Ei vittu mun korppu. Ah! What are you trying to say? You said the thief was being blackmailed by CEO of security company. But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. There's a letter! I'm not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point, I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need to at least one witness to corroborate your claim. I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trade? There's someone else who can testify. I don't wanna... If Larry comes here, I hate it. Who is this useless looking young? I don't... Getting testimony from Larry is always pain in the ass. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes me start to raise my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KP Security that night. Oh. The question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KP Security. You should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Well, Mr. Collard. The mayor CEO of KP Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got keycard data here. So what does it say? Each card has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM in the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Star the Mask in this photo. Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough to brew a good cup of joe. So then. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KP Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for defendant to be Star the Mask. Good job, you did it, Nick. That's enough. I came to period close to besmirching. Ever got that feeling of deja vu? What's wrong, Yana? I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections? You know, Beaver, you're the judge. Yes, Beaver is the judge. No, you're not. No. Very well. The court finds defendant Ron Delight. Court is now adjourned. Exactly. No thought at all. Nick, you did it. You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could. Or is it Mrs.? I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nick boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. It's Miss, okay. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, girls. I get a bad feeling about this. Gasp. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mr. Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ouch. She slapped me. Barry. This woman is Miss Desire Delight. She's our client's wife. Gasp, Mr. Nick. Yes, you're even worse than I thought. Milf Hunter. I think Beaver should get slapped too. You're even worse than I thought. Going behind back of your client. No. I never forgive you. Ooh, double slap. Cause you always go for the mummies. And wives and stuff. But anyway, all is well that ends well, right? Maybe, I don't know. Just because mummies go out. Wait, what? I never said anything. Anyways, it's fine. We got the second turn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us out earned. Thank you from bottom of my heart. Oh please, you're embarrassing me. If you want the case. Then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Tessie. But the thing is, come on, give the kid some time. It just got a little touch of blues. You know what I'm feeling. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Gorod, what are you doing here? Come on now, I just came here to say my thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Tride. I'm scared. I'm literally scared. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Game Bullard was discovered. And of course it began murder trial. Game Bullard. Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KP Security? Wait, buddy? The estimated time of death is 1 AM on October 12th. Shit. Shit. You don't mean... That's right, amigo. The same time that cheap little urn was being stolen. CEO of KP Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? The October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Don Delight was in CEO's office, the scene of the crime. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Chochomatte. Don't tell me you didn't know. Don DeLate was once employee of KP Security. He was professional security guard. Employee of KP Security? It looked like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as thief is going to be the news that gets him hanged, kind of anti-alibi. No way. He can't be thief because he was the murderer at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But I'm a thief, I tell you. Don't delight. You're going back to the prison. Again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Tride. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. Never been a coward. Is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. Who the heck is he? Most dangerous enemy, blah 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 blah. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this happen? This be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! On the very same day, he declared innocent on bargain. What's gonna happen next? Find out next week. By the way, I saw in the extra section previously in Dead Space, and we didn't watch it last time, so this Friday I think we have to watch previously on Dead Space before continuing. Yeah, I mean, we want a case. We just have a new case already, which is a bit, shall we say, not as great. The reading is so horrible in Ace Attorney games though. My voice is killing me. That's true though, we did it by case basis, yeah. So, what next? Well, what happens next is pretty simple. What happens next is that MC is streaming, so we're gonna raid MC. With 2 viewers. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon. Whatever it is that you place. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay hydrated. You know the deal. And we shall see again next time, which is gonna be on Friday with co-op with MC continuing. Okay. Thank you and have a good night. Bye 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 moi moi bye 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 moi 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 bye 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 go 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 already.